Admonitions against slander. The essence of wise Buddhism can only be successfully propagated by an individual possessing unsurpassed wisdom. This is evident in the fact that after bestowing all of the sutras, Shakyamuni entrusted the Hinayana teachings to Ananda and the Mahayana teachings to Manju. However, he refrained from transferring the ultimate principle of the Lotus Sutra to any of his close disciples. Instead, he summoned Bodhisattva Jugyo, his longtime disciple, and confided in him his ultimate teachings. The support of believers is an indispensable component in propagating Buddhism. Even if an individual of wisdom is present to embrace the religion, it cannot be effectively spread without devoted believers supporting the cause. In Shakyamuni's case, he received the support of Bhantan and Taishaku, who resided in heaven. Among the 6 existences, Buddha chose to be born among human beings in the worlds of humanity and heaven. Out of all human habitats, India, in the Magadha kingdom, was his holy place. Despite the natural hierarchy that implied the king should have been a protector of Buddha, King Ajatashatru, who murdered his father, a wise king who had supported the Buddha, instead ruled the kingdom. This brought the most unfortunate destiny for Buddha, as it is much more challenging to reach the masses in the event of an evil ruler. Making matters worse, King Ajatashatru took Devadatta, who had committed 3 of the 5 grave sins, including causing injury to the Buddha, as his mentor. This evil king forged an alliance with this devout anti-Buddhist, leading to great harm to humankind. For several decades, the king repeatedly persecuted the Buddha and killed numerous disciples, infuriating both the heavens and the skies. As a result, raging gales, famines, and epidemics occurred, with neighboring kingdoms attacking on all sides, driving the kingdom to near extinction. Through a revelation in a dream, and eventually his inner doubts and advice for physician and minister Javaka, King Ajatashatru abandoned Devadatta and sought repentance from Shakyamuni Buddha. His health was immediately restored, invasion ceased, and the entire country became calm. He thwarted the prophecy that he would die on the 7th day of the 3rd month, extended his lifespan by 40 years, and gathered 1,000 arhats to painstakingly record Buddha's teachings, particularly the Lotus Sutra, for future generations. It is thus because of King Ajatashatru that the Lotus Sutra we all cherishes in existence today. Even though the teachings Nietzsche and shared mirror those given to King Ajatashatru by Buddha, many Japanese would regard them as fake if recounted from anyone else's lips. Recognizing this reality, Nietzsche confides in his disciples, who are his ardent supporters, inferring that the current age has unfolded precisely as Buddha predicted, with Nietzsche being the wise man of whom he spoke. Thanks to the encouragement and unwavering support of his followers like you, Nichiren has been able to overcome tectonic challenges to survive. You are one of the very few individuals who act with conviction and commitment to fulfilling their faith, instead of merely expressing strong desires. Thus, heavens and the earth are acutely aware of each of your actions. Therefore, even though every soul on this earth is invariably destined to die, Nichiren believes that even immutable karma can be altered and thus potentially prolonging an individual's life. Until the Mongol forces formally invade, Nichiren encourages his supporters not to alarm anybody, including their lord. Instead, his followers should respond, saying they are unwell and are devastated at the prospect of being transferred away from their homes. Additionally, since the entire country is on the brink of collapse, it should be clear to the Lord that the disciple cannot be a coward should any emergencies arise. This, combined with the knowledge that they are determined to risking their lives for the Lord, would persuade the Lord to trust them fully. Finally, it is essential to note that Nichiren holds each of his followers dear to his heart, more than even his deceased relatives. He is resolved to devote the entirety of his current life to their cause, even if the Lord disowns them. Nichiren trusts that his life after death has been entrusted in the hands of his followers, and he will do everything within his power to support them.